Can you hear me? Can you hear me out there? Can you hear me out there? Right, so I think we've established it's working. So let's do a little intro. Oh, oh, oh. I'm a bit confused. I'm trying to get to it. Wait a minute. Let's have a look. What we're doing first, because I've lined some things up at top of screen. Oh, pardon me, burping. Coffee Nation, burping. Here, let's go with this. Don't worry, he's coming, he's here. This is the fucking end game. This cannot continue. Nobody will allow it to continue. People now know how to get the Sarah's Law. People now know how to get the Claire's Law. People now know that if they're in your vicinity and they're working with you, they can get an enhanced DBS check done on you. This is it, Dickie. You're going to live in that fucking box bedroom, that Spunk Central, that fucking place that lights up like Blackpool Illuminations with fucking ultraviolet light. Unless you come clean. There's only one exit strategy for you here.
To be honest with you, Ron, do you know what actually scares me? See all these allegations that never went any further. What's to say that these trolls aren't putting a case together for me to be a serial to get a case, like, or for all these women to come forward at the same time to reopen the case? Imagine if I had to go to court for like that for a series of historic sex crimes or something.
Rapey, yes, that's me. Rapey,
if he comes to your town,
rapey,
he will really put down.
rapey,
The great rapey,
I so
he is one to offend.
rapey, better be sure.
The great rapey,
Yep, that's me.
It's the Great Babe Show, right? Right, bit of bullshit there. Righty ho, here we go. Let's get on with the Great Babe Show. And let's start with some in the houses. We got White Creek. Let me just put this mic down because I'm spinning it round because I've actually queued some stuff up here. I've actually prepared for this fucking thing. We got White Creature in the house. Mark Johnson in the house. Foxy Johnson in the house. Are you related? Are you a Mark and Foxy? Are you related? Luke Lee's in the house with the violins. Scott Thompson, what in the house? Diane Hunter, hey Tony. Scottish Bird Triple X. Mr. Frisk is doing good things on his channel. I've been looking. We got Big Tony in the house. Big Tony Burkett. We got Hector Brockbank. Morning, Karma. Morning, Hector Brockbank. Morning, Hector Brocklebank in the house. James Carney's. Cheers. Luke Lee's. Easy, Karma. Easy. Nice and easy. What's that? I can't remember saying. Easy peasy lemon squeezy for Luke Lee's. We got Shonky Tours, not in the house. Must be in the garden. Must be out playing in the garden. We got Smoggy. Hi, everybody. We got Fiona. Let me have a drink of coffee. I've done if at Bubba already. I've done about 3/4 of a litre on it already this morning. And yes, we will be addressing the elephant in the room. We will be addressing that in a dress. Like Big Roxy. Big Roxy. So many things to talk about and so little time. Not little time for us, but little time before the pervert's exposed and is in the national papers, because that is now my next move. Anyway, let's go in the houses, just so I don't miss anybody. We got Joey Boswell. Joey Boswell. I'm sure that's Joey Boswell. Joey fucking Boswell. I know Joey Boswell. It's off someone on telly. Somebody put in comments who Joey Boswell is for me. Joey Boswell. It's going to play in my mind now. I need to know who Joey Boswell is. Bread, that's it. Is it? Yes. Yeah. We just brought money, pot in middle at table. Yes. Everybody's saying bread. Oh, want that shit, that show. Don't want everything shit back then. But we all enjoyed it because, is it back then? People who are younger than us now wouldn't know that we used to have like 3 or 4 fucking channels. And then we got 5, and it was like, whoa, we got a 5th channel, fucking hell. But when you were kids at school, back then, you'd all watch the same cartoons, you'd all watch the same shows, because there was no fucking choice. So everybody used to talk about the favourite cartoons, and, oh, this has happened on cartoon, oh, this has happened on this show, and this has happened on... Now you've got that much fucking choice. There's no interaction about what you do on fucking line or out. Anyway, Karma, I don't believe you're such a... Sorry, I don't believe you're such a hunk. Gary Green. We got Yahtzee 74. Lilo Lil. Yes. Fucking hell, you've better memories than me, you're. The new boater, black and white for me. Honest truth. Good morning, Karma. Excellent work fighting the good fight. Respect, brother. I might put a link up in a bit. I'm just going to get through some stuff, and I might put a link up and have a go at this. Chatting to other people instead of me just chatting shit on my own. I've got proper burps this morning. Oh, did you hear me belly rumble? Tony Burkett, anyone free for a car? Free with a car today to go see Paddy and Brian. So if anybody's got a transport and they want to go for a day out with Big Tony and go and see Brian Cockrell, I believe he's meaning Brian Cockrell and Paddy Conroy, go check out Big Tony Burkett's website, YouTube channel, and see if he's got an email out. Have you got an email, Burkett? Have you got an email for him? If you have, put it in chat and somebody might give you a lift. Might have a day out with you and go and meet 2 legends on the way. Karma must be 70-year-old. Fiona, who's G&E? That's Grasses Nonsense Exposed. Mahatma Gandhi, Gangia, I've done this one before, haven't I? Genghis Khan Jr. That G&E is Grasses Nonsense Exposed. Victoria, morning stud. Ooh, morning to you. Good morning to you too, madam. But I've got to be careful saying madam, because sometimes people pretend to be women online, don't they? When they're not. They trick you, don't they? These called catfishing or something. But I'm not saying you are. I'm just saying that that's what happens sometimes. Motherwell, Saturday service, morning Karma. The Eggman. The Eggman. We are the eggplants. He is the walrus. Do-do-do-do. I can't remember an old song. Anybody remember Young Ones? You know, certain things that stop in your head for fucking ages and other things go. I can remember this song by Neil off Young Ones. Hurdy-gurdy mushroom man has locked me in a frying pan, and all the fishes laugh at me as they swim in the sea. Don't know any rest on it, and I don't know why I've got that in my fucking barnet, but never got rid of that one. We got Steve Barron, aka Karma Corner. Nonce lived in. Thank you very much for that one for Stardog. Stephen Barron, aka Karma Corner. A face. Oh, well, I missed that one now. Karma Corner. Thought Paddy and Brian are at war against each other. Well, I don't think you'll be visiting them both at the same time, but Tony knows them both, doesn't he? So I would imagine he must be going to visit each one. Smoggy, young ones, yeah. Young ones. Forever be the young ones. To live, to love, to as something to be done, and you'll always be the young ones. I don't know what words, I'm just making them up. And there were Neil, and there were Rick, but Rick was spelt with a silent P, if I remember, wasn't he? Because he was a prick. And then there were Mike, that little diddy fellow who was like cool guy. It was like a cheap version of Fonzie, wasn't he? Big Tony Burkett, no, they aren't. They're pals. Oh, the pals. Didn't know that. Cliff Richard, yes. You got questions asking, oh, any? I'm sure that woman who called me a nonce earlier in here. I'm sure he's got some questions to ask Cliff Richard as well. We won't be the young ones very long. Yes. The Barnsley football hooligan. Wee Man Sham. The Barnsley football hooligan. Mom the Stone Roses head. Stone Island heads. Mon, I don't know. We're carrying on, aren't we? We're getting content, aren't we? Tell people who you are, Stephen Barry Barnsley. Well, you've just told them, ain't you? What do you want me to tell them for? Star Dwogs. Yes, Karma. Jog on, nonsense. By Maurice Lockley. Anyway, we're not just going to fucking read these out all day, are we? If anybody's got any questions, put them in chat. And I'll have a look, see. But wait while I finish playing this, because this is a good one, this. Karma, what do you think of Paddy's bird feeders? I hadn't seen him. I saw a video headlining that said he's feeding some wild birds, but I don't think I've watched video, or I didn't. I didn't really take much notice on it. Message me, anyone wants a day out, see all the lads, do some videos. It's a good idea, that. Anybody who wants to have a day out with Tony and go and meet some YouTube legends, crack on with him. Go meet up with him and go for a little riding car. I know Dickie'd like to go for a riding car. Well, he wouldn't like to. Because he'd be fucking boat, wouldn't he? Amanda Bonskis has Bad X taken his channel down. Yes, he has, but there's lots of information regarding that certain person that I am not going to mention at this given time, as other people have got a lot more information about that given person than what I have. And they have done a lot more fact-checking about that certain person than what I have. Would you help Paddy? Help him with what? What does he need? Paddy don't need no help. Paddy can help his son. Genghis Khan Jr. Who's this Noel Williams? Weird guy saying Tony working with HEGGIE. No idea. No idea whatsoever. What else we got? Gary Green. I have both Marvin Herbert and Paddy Conroy's missing eye. I should have done it. Yeah, I've just fucking read them out, but I was actually thinking what I'm reading. Samantha Irwin, morning KC and chat. Right, so what do we want to chat about? I'm not taking questions. You don't listen. What I want to play now is a video from the real Danny Christie, because he's fucking brilliant. I know I can't share pictures because I ain't worked out how to do that EOS or whatever it is, where you can share screen and shit. But let me do that. And we're going to talk about the elephant in the room. The elephant in the room. That is me. Karma, did you booze in Quasimodo's in Barnsley? No comment at this given time, officer. I understand the question, but I do not feel relaxed enough at this time, under this situation, that I wish to answer questions, and I will be... after taking legal advice from my solicitor, he's told me to not incriminate or decriminate myself at this given time. Thank you. Right, so let's play this. You're going to like this. Let me spin my round. Are you ready? Let's go.
Evening, guys. Just want to talk a little bit about the trolling campaign that's been made against me. You know, these scummy, dirty, low-down trolls. You know, what they do is they meet in a dungeon every second day, and they discuss how to bring me down through a false narrative. Now, there's some people actually believe it. That's the thing. I mean, that's what's crazy, guys. Some people actually believe it. There's some really gullible people out there. Okay. Now, I've got my Acro, what everyone's been asking for. Now, if anyone wants to see the rest of it, I'm going to be at the grocery store just next to the Magic Roundabout on Button Moon on the 39th of March. Okay? That's my Acro. Okay? Now, all you want to be hard men, you know, all you people who, you know, keyboard warriors, you know, anybody who wants to meet me can meet me, you know, and I'll show them, you know, the rest of this Acro.
What Danny's holding up, it just says proper gobshite, and then an Harry Potter swish. And what he's doing is pee-pee rap. Picture like what fucking Dick in him when he held his up to that fucking police certificate up. Danny managed to do this without laughing, I do not know. There is no fucking way on God's earth I could have done that without howling. When I watched it first time, I'm not kidding, I was literally in tears. I was doubled over it because it's such a good parody of him. With fucking chewing and something. And I kept a straight face. Oh, I should play end on it.
Okay, that's my Acro. Okay, so, you know, just want everybody to know that, you know, me and my father, you know, we're sick of this, you know, people creating a false narrative against me. Okay, guys.
And I know you couldn't see it, but he got a pot noodle. He put a pot noodle up back at bed. That burping like hell. And it was a chicken and mushroom. A chicken and mushroom indeed. So let's have a little look, see at chat again. He did it in one take. Yeah, that's it. I couldn't have done that. And there's no way I could have done that by laughing. Or, do you know what I mean? It's just, it's very, very good. Very, very good indeed. So, what we're going to talk about now. What's Dickie been saying lately? Oh, what I want to do is I want to thank everybody. That's what I want to do. Because let me just have a look at Dickie's thing. Dickie put that post up claiming that's me. Whether it is or not, I'm not going to confirm or deny at this given time. But there are 301 comments on it. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to click on it now and I'm going to look at comments that's been made. I won't be able to read your comments while I'm doing this, but I'll just go down. I'm not going to pick any out. I'm just going to go down the order as I see them on screen here from the latest comments, the newest comments that's been made. Firstly, Dickie at top. I stand by my opinion. Karma Corner is hiding behind his serious skeletons to do with young boys. Ooh, Karma Corner knows David Caldwell. Karma Corner knows who David Caldwell is. Why doesn't Karma speak about this? And then there's 48 replies to them. I'm not going to do them. I'm going to do standard ones that everybody else has put. Be like a sweetie shop for you, Thailand. Be like a sweetie shop for you, Thailand Decca, you dirty wrong 'un. And that's from Sea Dog. And then Good Ghost thinks, but damn, I always had him down as a Sheffield lad. And then we've got Stay Puffed. Ignorance towards an entire nation. Ignorance towards Thailand is a country of honour and pride. Values you clearly lack. Your hate is your problem. So we're not getting very many positive comments from him, are we? Bobby Daz. More deflecting tactics. Tut. Jack Johnson. Decca. You're jealous because you ain't been on a plane and can't afford the flight. Nice deflection tactics here. Don't change what you does it. Show your Acro on here. Wrong 'un. I could go down because most of them. Let me look for one what he's made a comment on. Let me look. So look at his reply. One's where he's replied to. Yeah. Now we know. Now we know. Karma has good looks. He's clever and funny. He's the full package. I love you, Karma. That's Mrs. Eaton. And Decca's put back. He loves little boys. Fucking dickhead. Oh, let's have a look for another one of these replied to. Oh, we've got another one here that he's replied to. Big up Karma Corner, legend. He's shown his full Acro, unlike you, wrong 'un. Tell him to put it up in slow motion. No fucking bell end. Another one is replied to here. He was in Thailand training. And this is his reply to this. He's still in Thailand. You fucking absolute fucking wrong. And there's got another one what he's replied to. The only evidence you've found is that Karma is that he is a decent bloke. Respect to him for willing to risk his life to show incredible feats can be achieved by ordinary people. Respect Karma, the legend, for his incredible feats and ousting beasts. And Dickie's response to that is, ask him about Dave Caldwell and the young boys. So, let's just say, let's just for a minute say that I am this person, right? And this person, if I am this person, does not know David Caldwell. Never spoken to David Caldwell. Has no fucking interest in David Caldwell. Never messaged him, never spoke to him, never had anything to fucking do with him. You stupid bastard. And now that Dickie's decided that he wants to play these games to deflect, and you've got to realise what this is, right? This is all about getting us to look in another direction. What he's trying to do is trying to discredit people, but he's not just trying to discredit people. He's trying to get the people that's trying to get him exposed to look in a different direction, having to defend themselves. I'm not defending my son. Simple. I don't give a fuck about him. But the thing is, once he's exposed, then we can talk about all the fucking stuff that he's said, and I can explain every fucking thing factually, not his fucking slanderous fucking bullshit. So that's why I'm not going to fucking focus on this shit yet. But I will do. I'll explain every single fucking thing he's ever said about anybody and why he said it and what he's doing. Because there's lots of fucking stuff about him that's not being released yet. A lot of fucking stuff that it would be unfair to release yet. But it's going to get fucking released. But let me talk about what my plan is next for us as a group to do. Today, and it might take me tomorrow as well, I'm going to make a 10-minute video explaining everything about Dickie. And that video is not going to be any fun in it. There's not going to be any jokes in it. There's not going to be any silly noises in it. There's going to be nothing like that in it. And it's purely so that then that video can be used to attach to the email that we're all going to send to every fucking newspaper, every news outlet, local to Montrose and local to Carlisle and national. And then there's going to be a forwarding letter attached to it so they can straight away understand what's happening. And then they can watch that video, and that video will have what he's said about his charges to his mum, what he's said to Rhonda, is Claire's law reveal, and a few other little bits and pieces. But it's not going to be a funny video. It's not there to entertain. It's there to educate. And what I'm going to do with that video, because videos get lost on YouTube, don't they? Once you've uploaded them 2 days and then you put another video up, that video gets lost. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pin that video to my channel as my channel intro. So then when anybody hears about Decca, or he sees what he's saying about me or saying about other people, and they come to look at my channel to see, who is this person? The pinned video will be on the entrance to the channel. As soon as you click on my channel, that video will start running, because you can set it that it automatically runs. So if I can grab their attention within the first 30 seconds, they might then keep looking at the rest of the video. Oh, we've got addresses going up now. Old address cop. Try again. Oh, fucking hell. So there's 3 addresses that keep going up for this Stephen Barron. And none of them are an existing address. You stupid bastards. Anyway, so that's what's going to happen. And this is why Dickie's trying to avoid this now, because he knows that the fucking walls are closing in. He's got nowhere else to hide. Anyway, I'm going to try and put a link up and see if anyone wants to come in. Invite. So if I do that, I don't know how to do this, but I'll have a go. There we go. Ta-da! Can people click that or not? Do I have to do something else? Oh, burping. Oh, what I have to do is put headphones on, don't I? Give me 1 second. That thing's up there, so... Oh, it's up there. Let me put headphones on. Bobby's here. Wait a minute, Bobby. Let me just See if I can get headphones to work. Can you still hear me? Can you still hear me now?
Certainly can. Now then.
Hey, Bobby, how we diddling?
Now, have you seen latest from Decca?
No, what's he done now?
He's put a post up saying that Karma were in Kez and his real name's Brian Glover.
Fucking hell. Yeah, we got another person added to the stream. 1 second.
Oi, oi!
Tony Morning.
Oi!
Tony lad.
Yes,
How we
boss.
doing? Hey, it's a bit early for us three, innit? This bloody hell.
I'm still in bed.
We'll be checking YouTube up.
And Eggie's not laid next to me.
You what, Tony?
I said Eggie's not laid next to me. I'm in bed.
I've been out with dogs and I've had a litre of coffee. Me, I've been at it this morning. Oh, no. And I'd like to inform everybody, there was no landmines by the dogs this morning because I took them out last night. So I didn't get no shit between my toes this morning.
In YouTube,
So-
matter.
So you're on your travels, Tony?
What?
Are you on your travels? Are you going for a day out?
If I get a car, I'm going to go see Brian, Paddy, Danny, whoever else. And then I'm off up to where that funny language is. About 4 hours away. You all know where that is, don't you?
Yeah.
Aggie's Land. I'm off to take
Yeah,
some
very-
videos on that for my channel. You know what I mean?
I've heard it's nice up there, but there's some very strange folk, as Cam would say. Very, very strange.
You know, fucking hell. Why would I still be helping Jimmy Savile? It's weird when he's targeted my kids. Are they off their reds? You know what I mean? It all comes
sure.
back to him, doesn't it? All comes
Yeah,
back
it's
to him.
you. Yeah, it's you, Tony.
I'm number 1 on his list.
Yeah, it's
And
you.
he's
That's
still
because
run
you. That's because
What?
you kicked that ball and kept it rolling, mate.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
When I found out what he was and got rid of him, I've never spoke to him since. He's tried to ring me since and lick me ass, and it hasn't worked. So all these trolls are just like what? Well, no, I wouldn't say trolls, just his lackeys, isn't it? Not trolls, like he says. They're all his lackeys out there, all his joeys.
Well, it's a pattern, innit? Like you said, if he befriends you or he likes to be a friend, the next thing he blocks you without saying no. Everybody's saying same. He does the same to everybody.
Yeah, his driver. All he wanted was his driver was his Acro, and when the driver got his Acro, obviously Jimmy Savile's going to think, well, he's got his Acro, he's going to want to see mine and exchange him, innit? That's what he thought. And then as soon as he got his, he blocked him.
Yeah, I'm going. What's he doing there?
I'm just smoking. I'm just filling it up.
Are you on that crack pipe?
No, get on with that. It's more. It's too much. It's like Pringles. Once you pop, you can't stop.
Listen, I'm a good fella, me, Karma. I'll look after anyone who's decent. You're a good man. So if anything comes to you or people or whatever, you get me rung up and I'll come straight to you, mate. No one will carry on with you. You're a good person. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Cam.
Anyone
good
that
man.
comes to your house, or if that's your addresses or your names or whatever, you ring me up. They'll never ever do it again. But
My current address is nowhere online because I knew this was coming from a long time ago. I couldn't remove the old addresses because they're old businesses and old companies that I run, and you can't remove that information. But my current address in anywhere, and I fucking checked that a long time ago. And what this dickhead thinks he's going to do, he thinks he's going to quiet me. But the thing is, some people run and some people fight, and I don't run. And I've had many a kicking from not running when everybody else fucking runs. I will stand there all day long, and he can do what he wants. And if he did ever get me right address and turn up here, I can't send out for incrimination thing. I am well within my rights after what he said about me to defend myself straight away. No talking, no nothing. It's on him. And if I ever see him, it's on him. That's what it is. So this way in being outside fruit and veg stall, I've told him where I'll meet him, and it's 2-minute walk from fruit and veg stall. I'm not confronting him in a hospital where there's people that's sick, there's people that's fucking dying. and he wants to do it in an hospital, outside front of hospital. No, it's not happening. And he's not going to show anyway, so I can't see it fucking point. But I'm not going to say I'm going, and I'm not going to say I'm not going. What I will say is, if he wants to meet, he needs to do it away from hospital, because I don't want to put other people in danger. He's a dickhead. Rant
He's
over.
not going to turn up. He's not going to turn up anyway because he's going to have a mental health issue, isn't he?
I reckon he will. I reckon he will. I reckon he'll, because he's going with his dad, isn't he? And his dad will force him. He's a little child. You have to think he's a 12-year-old kid in an adult's body, and he does what his dad tells him. And his dad will have told him, right, what we'll do, we'll turn up, we'll stand there 2 minutes and we'll fuck off. But if somebody turns up there, what do you think's going to happen? There's going to be carnage. and he's inciting a riot, because if a lot of people turn up and they see them pages that he ain't shown, because I think there's still something on there that we don't know about. I still think there's some, and that's why he said there were 5 pages, not 8. And then when he found out that we knew there were 8, he refused then to send it to Grass's Nonsense Exposed. He were happy to let him have a look at first 5 pages, and then when Grass's Nonsense Exposed said, well, show me all 8 then, just show me all 8. That's when he turned on him, started saying he's in Thailand. Grass's Nonsense Exposed is not in Thailand. I know he's in Europe, but he's not in England. He's in, I don't want to say anyway, but I know where he is. But he is, yeah. Tony fucking said, yeah, I want to say where he is. He's in Spain. He's in Spain. And I think he'll freely admit that he's in Spain now, because he doesn't want to be involved with Dickie anymore. So I'm still not 100% on Grass's Nonsense, but like Tony says, we've all been there. So you can't take it out on the man for falling for that bullshit, because we all did it. And that video that Tony, that video you sent me, that one I put up with, where they've been lying to people about his enhanced DBS.
Yeah.
If you look at top on it, it says basic DBS, but then a third of the way down, it's been ripped away. So he's got a basic DBS and he's got that non-disclosure DBS. So what he's done is stuck the top bit of the basic DBS onto the screen and then put that 3/4 of page at non-disclosure DBS on. The man is a scumbag, an absolute scumbag, and he's doing this to people who are already going through trauma. These poor fucking people are traumatized already. He's destroying.
Come on, I mean, this latest one with conspiracy and a professional scammer. Come on, don't take much, does it, to see that he's struggling there?
It was Father Christmas. It was Father Christmas. Big fat bloke with a beard turned up at Christmas. It was fucking Father Christmas.
Who the hell's listening to that shite? There's no way in this world that. Come on, so many people can't be wrong, can there? What annoys me? Do you know what annoys me, Karma? Is you keep saying, get your acros out. What are you hiding? Listen, I'll get my acro. I'll get an acro. I'm not a problem. But we only want to see his acro because there's allegations out there that have been proved to be allegations.
The only people that needs to show an acro.
There's no one shouting out about us on YouTube about allegations. So he's trying to turn it again, isn't he?
If
the only people
anything bad about anyone, him saying, or anyone, it's only coming from him, innit? If Bobby's just gone and burgled an house down there, it's only coming from him and him telling people, innit? That's all it is. It's him telling them what to say things. You know what I mean?
The only person that needs to show an acro is the person that's been categorised by the police as a significant risk to women and children. There's no need for anybody else to show the fucking acro until they've been categorised by the police as a significant risk to women and children. Yeah, and if anybody's got a Clare's Law and it says, then that says to them, look, is that really officials All or Nothing podcast or didn't chat? Tony, tell everyone the truth. I'll make you. It's gone anyway.
What?
Job finished. I don't know. Get your payment from me. Come and get your payment from me. I don't think it's a fake one. Pardon, sorry?
How many times has that man turned around and said, never mind me, look at Tony Burkett. What's it about? It's because Tony's exposed him.
Yeah.
He's angry at Tony. No other reason. But he's not an honest man. He won't hold his hand up. He won't hold his hand up and say, I've done wrong.
The thing is, he can't intimidate Tony. He knows he can't intimidate Tony. So most of the time he'll leave Tony alone because he knows Tony will just fucking rip into him. But every now and again he'll have a little pop because when people start saying then, oh, Tony's told us this, Tony's told us that. So he's got to try and discredit Tony. And that's what it's about. The only person that needs to show his Acro is the person that's fucking been categorised as a significant risk to women and children. People are saying to me, oh, why don't you ask for fighting trolls, Acro? Why don't you ask for this and that? I'm not interested in somebody's criminal fucking history. I've no interest in if somebody's been a drug dealer, a burglar. I'm not fucking interested. The only thing I'm interested in is protecting women, fucking children and vulnerable people. And everything else anybody's done is none of our fucking business. Do you know what I mean? And he's using this fucking Acro. Oh, well, what about his Acro? What about his Acro? These people have not been categorised as significant risk to women and fucking children. They're fucking stupid, grape-faced bastard.
Yeah, it's deflection. Push it onto somebody else. But he's getting so weak now that the excuses. I mean, come on, a conspiracy to get a professional scammer involved. Who on earth's going to believe that?
You're so lazy, he won't lay down, will he? He won't lay down and he'll lie with another lie.
He's going to have no choice, is he?
Bobby, this is how it goes with sociopaths. They'll never admit it, ever, never. And what they'll do, they'll destroy everything around him. He don't care if he destroys his mum's life. He doesn't care if he destroys his dad's life. He doesn't care if he destroys his brother's life, his sister's life.
Everybody down with him.
And his grandma and every single person that's around him, he will still tell them, oh, I ain't done no. And we know that certain people in his family fucking know that he's done stuff. But
his dad is Cody.
I agree, he is. Because he's allowing it to continue, he's enabling him to carry on. And when he's saying historic things.
Is that what?
We can't hear you, Tony.
What?
We can't hear you, Tony.
Can't hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Very faint. Oh, he's gone.
He'll be coming clicking back on. Go on, Bobby.
He's coming to his end now. He's got to be. I mean, he's got enablers bit round him, but his little team's getting smaller and smaller and smaller. There's nobody there for him at all. He's either going to do a bloody
wrong mole,
something stupid.
That's the only way.
What's he going to do, Karma? Where's he going to go from here? He's no life.
He's not bothered. This is his life. Didn't you see him smiling? Didn't you see him smiling in that video when he was saying, you prove that I'm guilty of these things? Because he knows there's only him who can prove that he's not guilty or guilty on them. So he was smiling. He was smiling his fucking head off in his video when he said it. Because he knows legally we can't prove it. But let's just think. At some point, somebody's going to say, it's going to talk to the family. They're going to say, look, I'm going to do a Clare's Law. I'm willing to go to fucking prison for 6 months if everything's all right. If we can put everything in place so bills are paid, dogs are looked after, all this kind of shit, kids have got some fucking money, I'm willing to go to prison if you're happy with me doing this. And they're going to get a Clare's Law, a Sarah's Law, and they're going to fucking out him. And that's it. Well, they're going to be willing, they're going to go to prison, but they're not bothered either. They'll do it just to fucking prove that this man, and that'll stop him. But then again, with press, I'm getting in touch with
that. Tony's a good example of that. Tony would go to End at World to stop this.
Yeah.
And the thing is, Karma, is like what you said in one of your videos. Anybody who's in contact with that idiot need to do a check. Need to be careful who's around him, and then they need to check him out with this Sarah's Law, this Clare's Law, anything you can get. Just be anybody around him, because this man's MO will never change. He's in his late 30s now. He's probably got another 20 to 30 years in him, and he'll, like you said, Jimmy Savile comes to mind.
Definitely, and that's what I'm scared on. I'm scared that he's just going to get away with all this.
So I urge anybody who is in contact with this man, if you bump into him in shop every day, same time, check him out. Because he's got a past and he needs checking out. You need seriously, and anybody who wants to go on his show or anybody who wants to work with him, check him out. And if he's clear, he ain't a problem. And if he's clear, he won't have to make a video, will he, saying that he's clear? If he's clear, he's clear.
Have you seen what his latest video is going to be? That he's got. Let me look. Wait a minute. 1 second. Oh, nothing, fucking scumbag. Let me just click it up. His latest video that he's putting up is an insight into Zeus UAV unmanned aerial drones. Because he can't get nobody to come on his fucking channel. Oh, wait a minute. Let me. I think Tony's waiting to come in here. Wait a minute. Oh, we got them all on here.
There's Vito. There's Donny. Can we be friends? This is the right guy.
Rewind that.
Yes, Danny.
Rewind it. I'm on a live.
Danny, mate. Loving the podcast, mate. You're doing well then with interviews.
So, mate, thank you. Listen, I'm just on here. I'm just on my bit. I'm just gonna make it quick, right? Listen, see if there's a legitimate demand for.
Oh shit, Danny, sorry. Press wrong button. Sorry, Danny.
Right, can you use now? I'm back on.
Yeah, I'm trying to put you on full screen here. Put you on full screen. Yeah, go on. Yeah.
Start again, Danny.
Yes, boys. Right, just shut that door, John, so I can hear this. Right, listen, boys. See if there's a legitimate demand for anyone that wants to see my Acro, or anyone that thinks it's only right that I show it with us having these 10,000 subscribers or whatever. Just make it clear, make it known, and if the numbers are right, and if there is a legitimate demand for anyone to see my Acro, I'll apply for it, and I'll apply for it in a heartbeat. So just let us know. You know, I don't want to be sitting back here thinking anybody thinking I don't want to show it or there's anything sinister on my Acro, because you've heard it here first. There isn't. Excellent. So if anyone wants to see it and there's a legitimate demand to see it, let me know and I'll get it sorted.
Excellent. Danny,
you have never been classed as a significant risk to women and children. This is what I'm trying to tell people who say all this shit. Sorry, go on,
before
Bobby.
he goes, Danny, can you do an HEGGIE grunt for us? We all
I couldn't possibly. I don't actually know what you're talking about, to be honest. I was just bearing in mind I've got to be very careful, mate. I'm sure, as you know.
Oh, right, yeah. I got name wrong. I meant Decca.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about.
When somebody's categorised as a risk, significant risk to women and children, then that's when they've got to fucking start defending themselves. There's no need. Everybody's saying nobody get Acro, everybody get Acro. Nobody's interested in people's fucking past unless they're a significant risk to women and children. All it is a deflection by that dirty person to try and fucking pass the buck on to other people. So I won't even entertain it.
Yeah, understood.
All you're doing, Danny, is feeding into him, and he's gonna pick you up on it, and he's gonna be Danny, and you're not allowed to respond, and you're legally not allowed to respond to him, are you? He's a fucking dickhead. Well, just tell him to fuck off. Tell him his grape-headed fucking ear to fuck off. He's a dickhead.
Listen, all we can do is remind.
Anyway, I think he really admires me and admires what I'm doing, and if not, he's maybe jealous of my success, jealousy and envious of me and my father.
all we can do, lads. Listen, lads. All we can do is warn people. Anybody who's near the guy on a regular basis, get some checks done. Get some checks done, because it's serious. This guy's probably got another 30 years life in him if he's lucky. And Jimmy Savile comes to mind. So get him checked out. If you see this guy on a daily basis, get him checked out.
These lads is local. These is local lads. I work with local lads. I work in the local area, and there's a significant difference between the national YouTube La La Land opinion and the opinion of the people around here. We know without uncertainty. We know. But
Danny,
it's not us that need convinced. It's the YouTube community that need convinced. But on that note, I'm going to go and warm my soup up and enjoy the rest of my bait. Bye bye for now, lads.
All right, Danny. Have a good day.
Danny, lad.
See you later.
See, and that's what Danny says. Carlisle knows, but rest of the world don't know. And that's why we need to get into press. That's why I'm going to try and put that 10-minute video together with Claire's Law Reveal, him talking to his mum, him talking to Rhonda about him expecting sexual charges to come his way. Who's echoing? Jimmy Boss. Jimmy Boss's. I'm backstage, Karma. I think you're up now. You're up. Jimmy's boss.
Hello?
Yeah. Can you hear me now?
I'm backstage, Karma. Yeah.
That musical change.
You got an echo.
Uh-huh.
Somebody has. Oh, it's gone now. It's gone.
Where's my
I
picture?
I don't know. Wait a minute.
All I can say, Karma, now I'm at a point now where we just have to keep reminding people to be careful, because we want this guy off social media because he's dangerous, and all we can do is tell everybody, if this guy is near you for any length of time, check him out, because he needs to take it off social media, where he can get to vulnerable people, both women and children. So he needs to be off social media, and we need to let people know he's a risk and check him out. That's all I can say.
It's not just a risk, it's a significant risk. That's the point. Because when they read them out, they don't just say random words. It's what's written on that exposure. And they might say somebody is a risk, and then say, why is Tony's picture not up? I don't know what I'm doing here, so I don't know why it's not. Let me have a look.
Tony.
Has that been it? But no.
Go on.
He's not put out it meter. Put 10 bob in meter, Tony.
I've robbed the meter.
Anyway, I think I'm going to wrap this up because I've run out of coffee now.
Anyway, thanks for letting us on, Karma. We'll keep fighting the good fight. Yeah, we'll all support each other as a team, and let's get this to an end. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's hopefully.
Right, mate. Thanks for Karma. I'll catch you later.
What did you say, Tony?
You've got my number if anything comes, haven't you? So just
not a problem.
And I'll fly down motorway.
Right. No worries.
All right, mate.
Have a nice day. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.